mistakes? Stuff-ups, yeah. They usually involve Jed.
You mean like bloopers? There were lots of bloopers. They mainly involved Martin Freeman swearing. Because, I don't know if you know, it's a child-friendly film and he would just come out with some stuff and you kind of go, pretty sure Bilbo wouldn't say that. Yeah, so mainly him and Ian could never remember his lines, you know. I mean, he might be pretty flash, but that's not true actually. So Ian, wherever you are, that was a fib. No, there was, I mean, a lot of the bloopers came from the camera, actually, because they had 3 cranes, quite a lot working. A lot of the bloopers, the best bloopers, came from technical stuff not working. We had one scene which we haven't seen yet where we were chucking around huge rocks and things, and of course potential for disaster. So there was some nice bloopers there, and people falling over in the big boots. There's a lot of tripping and falling on your face.
Fell over a lot.
Yeah, fell over an awful. William fell over on a daily basis, and then we said that's not part of your character, and he stopped falling over. Funnily enough, he just thought it was the action the head would unbalance him. It was a good offer. It was brilliant. Not required. But yeah, there was, but Martin was quite funny. There was a lot of times when it would be very difficult to keep a straight face because he would just come out with some outlandish improvisations, including slow motion kung fu. Slow motion kung fu.
Can we see it?
We would do a lot of that. Yeah, because we weren't allowed to hit him back. You know, it's like having a sister. The sister's allowed to hit you, not allowed to hit him back. Peter said, Martin's allowed to hit you, not allowed to hit him back.
Falling around on set.
Yeah, so he was allowed to kung fu us and we weren't allowed to touch him. A little unfair, just saying.
We didn't look at him.
But you're looking at 3 actors who never make mistakes. So, no bloopers. Another question. Hello. One of the most special experiences that we had, once we had the premiere, that amazing day in Wellington, they took us to New York and London for the premieres, all the dwarves and all the other stars. The less important actors. That was an amazing experience in all sorts of ways, but one of the really enchanting parts of it was on the night before the London premiere, Sir Ian invited us, a whole lot of people, to his pub that he co-owns. It's just near the river in London, a place called Limehouse. What's it called? The Bunch of Grapes. The Bunch of Grapes. It's a beautiful, old, rickety, old, tiny pub that he co-owns with a number of other people. Had a beer there, and then we walked up the road and had supper at his apartment just up the road. And it was a magical night. There were some gorgeous, fascinating, lovely people there, and that was very memorable.
Yeah, I think the thing that was most amazing to us is they are 2 of the most gifted actors on the planet, regardless of what country. But they were also the 2 most generous actors we've ever worked with. They always were there for our close-ups, and when Martin was off camera, when he was feeding, he actually did a lot more work than is required for most actors. If he saw that he was struggling to get angry or whatever, he would do a lot of stuff to try and evoke a performance. And Ian was the same. Ian would do an awful lot of work off camera. And that is the mark of a true professional, someone who's at that really big level, is they're trying to make you look good. And the mark of their greatness is that they tried very hard to make us look good, and we resisted a lot. They had to do a lot of work to evoke performances. And I think when you see the film, you will see them failing to get responses out of us quite a lot, but they tried really hard. But it was one of those things as an actor in this country, you don't think you'll ever get the chance to work with people from overseas of that calibre. Certainly I think the actors in New Zealand are equally as good, but we don't have that kind of stature in terms of the overseas community. So we felt very privileged to have the opportunity of working alongside them, because they are true geniuses of the craft.
Any other questions?